Fish tastes great with a crispy coating. There's a couple of ways to achieve this. You can either dip it in egg and breadcrumbs or flour, like I'm going to do here. Now what you need is a good piece of thick white fish, preferably. Something like a cod or a pollock or a haddock, like I've got here. So what we need is a bit of flour. We're going to season the flour. Quite a generous pinch of salt and pepper, because there's a lot of flour there and you need to cover all that. And then let's flick our pan on. Pan's got to be nice and hot. Take your fish, we've got the skin here. I'm just going to pat it dry on the skin side, because you don't want it too wet. You don't want too much flour, you just want a nice thin layer. Then lay it in there, like so. Bring it out and just dust off the excess, like that. Okay, so now in with some oil. I've got some veg oil here, and the veg oil comes to a higher temperature than olive oil, so you'll get a really good heat on the fish. Just enough for the fish to come into contact with the pan. All you're doing is forming a seal between the skin and the base of the pan. So that's ready to go in the pan, skin side down. And when it goes in, what you want to do is just shuffle it a little bit. You really need a non-stick pan for this. Just shuffle it like so, and that forms a layer between the skin and the base of the pan so it doesn't stick. And then just keep an eye on it. What you really want to do is cook it kind of 3/4 of the way on the one side. You'll get a beautiful kind of golden crusting on the skin, and then we can turn it over, flesh side down, another minute and finish it off. So this fish is probably ready to turn. So we'll just have a look, turn it over, and you can see you've got a beautiful golden colour on the skin there. So that's going to take another minute or so to come through on the flesh side. But if you were to use a thicker piece of fish, sometimes you can get them out sort of so thick, that's going to take about sort of 5 to 6 minutes. Now this fish is cooked, and a really good way of testing that is to get a little cocktail stick, like so, and just push it through the thickest part of the fish. And if there's no resistance, it's completely cooked. If there's a little bit of resistance, just leave it on for another sort of 30 seconds to a minute. Right, so let's get that out of the pan, turn the heat off, onto your serving plate. Serve it with whatever you fancy. Little wedge of lemon, and that is beautiful. Really quick, really simple. That's how you fry fish.